Reserve judgment. It's been quite this time since the beings in the Shadow Realm have had any contact with Etheria. We may not have left on the best of terms last time, but I hope you'll forge a new path for both. I'm going to have to work on this more later. Hello, Petros. Good for you to hang on to that a little longer. I should get you a jukebox or something. I know you don't necessarily dislike my piano, but something a bit more artistically inclined may be more to your liking. Hello, lads. There you are. Good boys. Let's just have a peek. Eternal night indeed. I'm taking a step outside. Hopefully she's okay. Hopefully they're both okay. May as well fill these out while I'm at it. Since she's staying up here now. Oh, perhaps I should let Kyo rest for the time being. As did I. Oh. I'm not going to question that right now. Taking a step outside anyway. Perhaps a Shadow Cast of armor. And that could be very nice to display. What was I doing? Right, fresh air. I thought I told them to keep the front door shut. And there we are. It's a lot of questions. I wish I had answers to any of them yet, but just more work to do for now. feel like they should put a ring on it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Huh. I hope I'm not wearing anything. They may be talking to themselves. Let's see if I can listen in.
I go warm myself back up by the fire. Fall. Where's the moon? There it is. Looks like it's setting. Like it actually sets.
You know, last time someone was camped up here, it caused a little bit of an intrusion.
Huh. Hi.
Good evening.
You put that away.
So,
Right,
are you going to explain?
Food with me.
So, are you going to explain what you're doing camped outside of my home?
I need to talk to you.
I imagine there's a lot of people who would like to have a word with me.
Hey, I heard about what happened 80s. Hawthorne told me about the Shadow Beast. So I didn't mean to get so close.
I was going to say, I'm in a rather fun fun position at the moment.
I'd say
Don't worry,
step
I'm not.
up here.
Oh. And here I thought I was sneaky.
Yeah. I noticed someone camped out and freaked out a little bit, and then I noticed you were up here, so I figured everything was fine, but not gonna lie, I almost threw this at you.
Kyo, meet Jinx of Port Spiral.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
We've
I'm
met.
sure... Oh, okay. I'm sure you've already asked this, but is there a reason why you're here? Especially after what happened.
I was not around for that. I woke up very late from all the events that happened. I woke up like 2 hours after the whole thing happened with the king.
Okay.
Just so you know. So I have no idea what's been happening. All I know is Hades is wanted by the king.
Like
And
officially, or
what I've heard,
Yeah, officially.
nice.
officially you were wanted.
Did they get the nose right?
I'm not sure.
They got the mouth right.
Or lack of the rather.
All I know is that something about the Shadow Beast was released, and you were what happened. So
I'm
I'm getting bits and pieces information.
I was there. I'm not going to deny that. What
Did you
I
let Shadow Creature out?
Mm, no.
That wasn't my purpose in being there. I had every intention of letting Luke out, but I didn't know the beast was down there until, well, after he said no. I don't really expect anyone to believe me, but I know the culprit.
All I know is that I just don't want to go back to Port Spiral right now.
More people.
You'll forgive me if I find your appearance in regards to that a little,
Yeah.
convenient,
Odd.
I suppose.
Yeah, I finally found a place that the armor. Yeah, it was an old friend's. I found a place that had um winter clothing finally.
Mhm. I need to, get dressed for it myself, I suppose, but I'm used to the cold. The
Mm.
fire's nice, though.
Yeah, it is. I've been staying up here since last night.
You came all the way out here just to...
Oh, I'm thinking about doing something dumb, and I need help getting ready for it.
Why come to me, if you don't mind my asking?
You're the only other person I know who does the same magic as me.
I'm...
Do you want him to teach?
I don't think there's much I can teach, I'm afraid.
Oh, but I would like to do some maybe training with the magic, maybe some hand to hand. Because one of the people that I would like to fight is an anti-magic user.
Hmm.
Anti-magic.
A branch of
That's always
the...
fun.
the branch of the blade spiral.
Mm.
Nasty, nasty, nasty line. The person I want to fight, we have some history. So I would like to try to have another fight with him and see if I can do any better for myself.
I can't say I can help much with training your air abilities, but I can at least help a little bit with the more physical aspect of the combat.
Please, I'm planning on fighting 2 people.
At once?
No.
Not at once. Okay.
Renwick, I think that's that guy's name. Soul magic.
Hmm. And the other being this anti-magic user.
Yeah, you probably have heard of him. Did I tell you about what happened last time we were together?
When last we met, you told me a little bit about what was it done to you, but
Yeah, I'm planning on going back and fighting Marco. No, it's not a smart idea, but something Nova said. I want to prove that I can handle myself. Don't want the others of poor Spiral to have to take care of me.
That'd be useful. I get that.
is this more about vengeance or more about reclaiming your agency?
A little bit of both.
So you're asking for my help in preparing you for that?
Yes, I want to be able to handle what I'm about to do.
Alright. Come with me. You can take your stuff with you as well if you like.
Ready? I'm not going back to Port Spiral for a while.
Oh.
I decided I'm not returning to Port.
I hate that you can do that so easily.
What?
You
Oh.
can just float down.
I suppose, if you haven't learned how to do this in regards to the air spell line, I suppose this is one lesson I can give.
No, I don't know many spells.
Don't know terribly many myself, but... Oh. Careful, sir.
Hey,
Easy on the way down.
yeah,
Jinx.
wrong one.
This, I admit, is something I was a tad concerned about.
I hit it all.
This is your
Jinx.
In a long time
No.
since I've seen you.
Now I heard you were looking to fight Renwick, as you would call him.
Yes, I am planning on fighting him eventually.
Well, if he's anything similar to what I've had to deal with. I'd advise heavier hits. Don't try and do quick, small attacks. It won't do anything. You'll just out-regen it.
Well, I could always try to use one of my spells that I've been practicing.
I'm
You
going to
guys-
take a step
yeah,
back.
Yeah.
Try it on
You
me.
kind of. You?
Yes.
He's, oh. Interesting.
Harder.
Oops.
Fascinating.
Can't always.
Is
Interesting.
that the strongest it can go?
I also have this.
That's what I was walking away from.
You're gonna need a lot of practice.
Oh. Hold on.
realize
Let
it's
me.
I'm a tad concerned about that last one. Primarily because
Yeah.
I couldn't do that before, and now I can.
You're an air user, yes. Sounds sublime, if I'm not mistaken.
I am.
Are you able to channel sound to do bigger attacks than that?
I am able to do spells called molting. I'm able to do eruption, a spell called piercing sound and sonic boom.
Which ones of those
Oh
did
my!
you try?
That one was sonic boom.
Piercing sound.
Yeah,
Try it.
hold on, let me.
Are you... This is an odd question, but... Are you able to channel music?
Yes, actually, it's one of my newest spells.
Huh. Fascinating. I kind of had, I had a friend of mine inside play it for me. Why don't you give it a try?
Yeah, let me try this one. Oh, that does nothing.
You could be too close.
Oops, sorry.
Or perhaps try getting it and try it from an incline. That one might just be
Never seen you
busted.
do that one. Yeah, I think so.
It also appears that it might be choosy about what it affects potentially. The sparkles are signs of resistance.
I'm not sure. I don't usually do magic. I am more, using my sword.
You have more of a sword combat.
Yeah, I have the, I got my felt iron that I unlocked.
Let's see.
Miss Jinx, come with me. So, beginning off then. I can't speak too much in regards to overpowering, but in regards to what I've been capable of utilizing with wind, is that while you might not be able to outwardly use attacks against Marco, you might be able to overwhelm him if you continue amping yourself. Granted, there's a chance that he could debilitate that, but the ones that amp yourself don't tend to use that much will. For example, Zephyr's speed is self-explanatory, increasing your movement speed. It works wonders for me. I have to use a cane to get in places. Updraft, obviously, increases your jump boost. These things are good for mobility. I've used them more in combat than anything else, really.
Let me see if I can. Don't have a lot of points right now.
Then perhaps practicing these abilities would do well.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
Zephyr, gaining Zephyr speed and updraft will give you something just to practice while you're moving. It's complimentary for me because I just walk around and explore quite a bit. It is kind of my job, to be fair. Though granted, I could do with taking more trips outside.
I'm gonna try to get those.
If Port Spiral's attached to the dungeon portal still, that may be one of the quicker ways of accessing it.
I'm not that strong, and I went in there with Vex and was quickly taken out. Got overwhelmed.
It's always a good idea not to go these things alone. But I may have if you need armor, I may have a spare set somewhere.
How do you not hurt yourself previously? Oh.
I have the armor that Shadow left me.
Netherite should be enough to get you by then. If you have anything fell iron, that would do it as well.
I'm working on getting felt iron. I have a felt iron helmet, but that's it.
Would you like to come in?
What?
In terms of your equipment, is any of it enchanted? I saw that the blade was.
Yeah, the armor is enchanted. It was, again, shadows. I don't know what happened to Shadow. He just kind of disappeared one day.
Seemed to be the case of when I saw him then as well. It's a shame. I liked his shows.
It was interesting.
I
remember.
Are you carrying anything extra on you aside from what you've already shown?
All I have on me is my armor, my wool, I have some items in my shulker, but it's mostly just random bits and pieces that I've grabbed.
That should be fun. Just avail yourself of the rule board behind you, if you would, please.
Oh, alrighty. Excuse me, kitty. Bits.
I love that. Okay. I'm gonna
Two
take
dogs.
Hello, little puppers. Oh, goodbye. In regards to the landlord, don't ask too many questions about him.
I won't.
In fact, I think it's my turn to cook again this evening. I wonder if he's feeling stew this evening. In any case, welcome to the archive. Avail yourself of anything you may find of interest in terms of reading. Aside from that, where the matter of interest is up on the second floor here. Ah.
This is part of the Shadow Cat realm.
I have a separate exhibit on the Shadow Realm in and of itself, but I felt it necessary to create a separate one about the civilization. Lo and behold, I have very little on it, but...
I've been raiding those dungeons they've been talking about recently.
I want to eventually learn more about the Shadow Dimension.
Well, I'm seeing what I can do to learn about it myself. So, if you're not keen on turning me in, I'd be willing to pay you for any information or records or anything you can bring here. Or materials. I'm not terribly choosy about it as long as the exhibit gets filled.
Trust me, I'm not too keen on anything myself.
I see. In any case, if you intend on coming by here every so often, I have a enchantment book up here for use. This center table here.
Does anyone know you were coming here?
No, I left last night after an argument with Nova and the others.
Okay.
They knew that I was coming to talk to 80s, but...
Let's keep the door shut for now then.
Yeah.
Let's just say they weren't very happy with me coming here.
Do they know where here is?
No.
Okay.
I'm the only one who 80s gave a book to.
You sure you weren't followed then?
Who would follow a bird?
A lot of people, I reckon.
A lot of people would follow a bird. I follow birds.
Well, you shouldn't follow this one. I'm just a bird brain from what a lot of people have told me.
Well, that's offensive.
I mean, they wouldn't be wrong.
He's
Yes, sir?
no one in a couple 100-block radius.
We'll keep the door shut for now in any case. Well, it's between a mix of someone who has echolocation and you who is a very good vigil. So, difference in expertise. In any case, aside from, well, aiding and training you a bit in hand-to-hand combat, you may use my enchantment table and resources here as well, should you like.
Thank you. I just recently got quite a bit of. Yeah. Let me. Yeah. You can look at this. It's all my resources.
Are you offering payment?
I mean, I'm happy to pay if you want me to pay. I'm happy to because you are doing me a big favor.
Oh, no. I can't accept that. The purpose of an archive is to be open to those who are looking to learn.
See,
a lot of the
payment.
A lot of the materials in here were given to me by Shadowcat King.
Well, admittedly, now I'm tempted. But I'm going to stick to my word.
The only items that I didn't really get from the king was my enchantment book, the Vulpes fluff, and my void, my shadow blob. A lot of the items that we found in that new dimension, I did acquire from him.
If
some way into my box.
If I may. If it is resources and aid from me you would like, perhaps I may have need of assistance in return, though part of me feels dishonorable asking.
Oh, I'm happy to help.
Port Spiral and by proxy MIPS are sitting on very, well, potentially very crucial research. Especially considering it's sitting on the dungeon portal and a very close by portal to the Shadow Realm. And considering if I am wanted, then I don't trust my face to be seen around walking there. Granted, I'm not going to ask you to go back to there if you don't want to. But if time arises, would you be willing to aid me in, well, infiltrating, I suppose?
Sure, I'm happy to help you wherever I can. You helped me that one time, so...
As you said, you don't have any intention of going back there, at least at the foreseeable moment. So I'm not going to make that demand of you. I may ask for help eventually, but right now I have more pressing matters at the moment. Well, I suppose not pressing, but...
Sorry.
You are perfectly fine. So... Aside from that, well... I suppose I should also say that there are other people within the archive as well, or going to visit every so often. If you'd like, you can ask them questions as well. I doubt they would be opposed.
Alright,
Well,
thank you.
Well, one of them may. She's well recovering. She's well, actually, you and her have a bit in common.
Oh?
She's recovering from infection as well.
If I may ask, what kind of infection?
Corruption, or as we recognize it as skulk.
She's... How long did she get? If you don't mind me asking.
I didn't hear the full question. You'll have to repeat for me, please.
How far along did she get in the corruption?
Very. She was, well past the stage from what you told me. She wasn't herself when we found her. And our method of getting it off of her, well, I don't believe they removed it completely. I'm still trying to figure out everything that's different with her.
Wait, Ink. Did I bring it with me? Not this one.
We have an under chest here as well if you're looking for something.
Ah.
Oh?
It's called a flask of purity. It's the cure.
Fascinating.
Think it could help with whatever.
It might not help, but it might at least aid her in recovery. If you don't mind, if you have any extra vials, I would absolutely love to study one, but I can understand that is very valuable to you.
Yeah. If it will help them, I know how the skulk is, and I don't want another person to go through the torment that it put us through.
It's definitely something to keep in mind. I'll have to study it, see what effects it would have on her.
When it splashes on you, it will make her weak for a little bit, but after that, it usually the skulk retreats within a day or two.
Let's see what we can study off of this. Thank you.
Yes, of course. I just hope that it helps.
I'm certain that, well, if she's awake and walking around, perhaps, but I would imagine she would be very thankful. Which reminds me, Keel, let me know if Scott appears anywhere.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Who's Scott?
A friend.
Oh.
In fact, he stops by around every so often. In fact, if you are looking for training, have you ever fought against the space user?
No.
Well, I suppose he's a little different. I need 90s to go get in contact with them. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can... Comes and... Mr. Tickles? Well, I don't think that was him.
Huh?
Oh,
I
it was
believe he's
him.
here. Yeah, there.
Scotticles is also muted.
Thought I sensed someone.
I came in prepared for a whole bit, and I hit a window.
The jacket's
Sure you're
new.
not a bird here?
Oh, Miss Jinx, meet Mr. Scott S. Tickles.
You know, that's
Nice.
not actually my name, right?
Well, it's what my counterpart had you recorded as, so that's all I have to go off of. Technically, it
I'll
should
take
be Scott I. Tickles, but
You know that tracks, yeah.
truth be told, I'm still trying to figure out the whole thing with those recordings.
Yeah.
Anywho, Jinx, meet Scott. He's a friend.
Hi.
Hello.
She's looking to I'm not going to judge the drinking of wine, but how long have you been drinking today?
I started not that long ago. I've just been taking small sips of a small supply that I got from the bar.
Well,
Life's
Mix.
like that.
As you know, drinking's bad for you.
as he
You're
smokes.
smoking.
I was gonna say, that's...
Smoking a pipe.
I'm rather actually glad that I didn't smoke the pipe you gave me. That probably would have made things worse, actually. In any case, just drink water. In between, eat food.
I do. I will. I've been having the golden carrots.
Definitely a hearty meal. Kyo.
Hmm?
Weren't you working on that arena?
Oh, you know what? I was. I did read something about that. It's sort of a hike because the mountain right here, but I'm sure we can get to it.
We should certainly potentially build it, just a tunnel to it. But if you're looking for training, we do have a spot for it. We just have yet to connect it to the main building.
Yes, please.
Shoot, I mean,
Care to join us, gentlemen?
of course.
Don't know how long I can stay, but yeah.
Sure.